Welcome back to another episode of the I'm Not a Hater podcast featuring your favorite not hater, Mr. Brown. Welcome to the month of March. We are starting off with an episode entitled War. We going at different topics that involve war, beefs, and any other erroneous claims of feuding between people. So, we're going to get started right away. Donald Trump has put the U.S. at war with Iran. All right. In case you didn't know, we are going to war, people. It could be World War III by the time we finish. All right. Um, my thing is this. I feel, in my opinion, and again, these are all my opinions throughout this entire episode, but these are my opinions, people. My opinion is that we are going to war as a ultimate distraction from the failure of this presidency at this point. Okay. The president has been mentioned in the files. You know which ones I'm talking about. No need to name them. He's been mentioned in those files. His approval rate has fallen to one of the lowest that it's been ever since he's been president. And he needed a distraction. He's crashed the economy. And just like President Bush Sr. and President Bush, the younger one, once they crashed the economy, they found a way to go to war. Now, America is also built on war. You got the war on terrorism, the war on drugs, the Revolutionary War. You got every war you could think of. America is a warlike country. We are built on, based on war. So, is he following the blueprint, or has he gone off the cliff? My thoughts are he's following the blueprint, but it's a welcome distraction from everything that he has going on right now at this perfect time. Because guess what? We're only going to be talking about the war. We're not going to be talking about the fact that he's mentioned in these files thousands and thousands of times, having gone to the island and such and done that type of thing. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to mention it for a long time until maybe his presidency is over, because right now he's put America at war. And don't think that the Iranian government isn't going to respond. They've already bombed the naval base over there. So yeah, the back and forth retaliation is coming. It's only the beginning. So if you're out there and you voted for President Trump, thank you, because now you put the country at risk for a war that we probably didn't even want to get into and aren't ready for. But like America, we do stick our nose in world business, and sometimes we don't need to, and this is probably one of those issues. But my thought is he's using it as a viable distraction from what's going on in his personal life. It takes the heat off of him. It takes the heat off of the Epstein files, period. And now you can only focus on whether the country going to get blown to smithereens, or there's going to be a war that breaks out and people that you love and know may have to go serve. It is what it is. And that's what's happening today. The country is going, possibly, more than likely, going to war. All right, next, running with this war topic. We got a war brewing in hip hop. And that's nothing new, because that's beef has been based off of that for the longest of times. You got 50 Cent versus, and I'm going to say this, the Harris family, okay? It is not just T.I. anymore. The kids have entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Damani King already was on it. And apparently Messiah picked up the guitar and got him a diss track too. They even said, I think Harris, the daughter, the singer, she got a diss track. Everybody got a diss track, okay? 50 Cent got to respond. You got to do something. Now, I saw that he got a documentary planned. I'm tired of watching documentaries. Just go ahead and rap about it and get it over with. Now, tell the man you ain't going to do the verses. Why? This is what this is all about. All this limbo about this man not wanting to put 20 of his best songs against 20 of T.I.'s best songs and having it out. Now, if you want to be completely honest, right, 20 of 50 Cent's best songs probably beats 20 of T.I.'s best songs. It won't be a huge landslide. No, it'll be a good battle, but 50 Cent will probably win. He's got more hits on his first album than probably T.I. does, period. Now, T.I. fans are going to debate that, and okay, that's cool. It's a healthy debate, no problem. But in reality, 50 Cent could probably beat T.I. in the verses. I don't know if 50 Cent lost his confidence or he's just so focused on being a TV mogul that, he doesn't want to entertain it, or maybe he feels like T.I. isn't on his level, which is false because T.I. had a run where he was one of the top artists in the world. I just feel like, look, answer the man. Now, did 50 Cent cross the line with all these memes and pictures of Tiny? Yes, he did. He crossed the line. And that's where the kids got involved. They were cool with you going back and forth with their dad, whatever the case is. But once you disrespected their mom, out came the children. And I can't be mad at them for that. They stuck up for her. T.I. could do it on his own, but they came with some help. I saw somebody call them called Damani and King Riley and Huey from the Boondocks, and that's exactly who they are. But if you push them too far, watch out. I haven't heard Damani's diss track, but the cover art for it was the alleged fire that 50 Cent set to his baby mom's house. So they going deep. King posting grave sites of 50 Cent's mom and grandma. Dig up your mom, captions, dig up your mom. It got a little crazy. I don't agree with going that far, but in the name of, defending your mom, sometimes you do go a bit overboard. Like I said, if you want to battle the man, battle the man. If you don't, 50, let the man know so we can move on. But until you say something out of your mouth that's not a meme or some Photoshop photo of something or whatever the case is, I feel like the Harris family is going to keep responding to you. There's going to be more diss tracks, and listen, go figure, right? For T.I., it got his name back out there, right? The single "Let Him Know" is climbing up the charts. He got a video for it. I saw it got 1 million views on YouTube. T.I. is back out. So listen, if he got to do it off the back of 50 Cent, pause, then go for it. Go for it. Do what you got to do. But 50, answer the man and telling me the yes or no for the verses so we can move on and then get T.I.'s album whenever it comes out or whatever the case may happen. But producing a documentary on them, you did the same thing to Puff. Like, what are you trying to do here? What's your angle? You take them down too? I think they already had their day in court and all that, and they figured it out or whatever the case is. So a documentary on T.I. for what? It's a war, 50. I guess that's your retaliation, but I would like to hear 50 Cent get in the booth and do what 50 Cent knew how to do, right? He knew how to rap. Moving on. Gene Simmons does not want rap music, hip hop music in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, his point is it doesn't belong. When can Led Zeppelin get in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame? All right, let's break all this down because he came out of Black History Month, but y'all know it's Black 365. So check this out. All the famous rock and roll people from the beginning of time have been black. Okay, Little Richard told y'all he invented it. He took everybody on the road with him, from the Beatles to the Rolling Stones, etc. They never gave him credit. Ike Turner, even though we like to joke on him and hate on him, he also helped create one of the first rock and roll songs, Rocket 88. Okay, you had Elvis Presley, whose whole identity was basically a black man. So give the credit to the black people for starting rock and roll. Then, as Chuck D from Public Enemy said, the roll is soul music, blues, hip hop, etc. Okay, so do we belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Let us in. It's ours to begin with. If we're gonna go ours versus yours, it's our music. Y'all came in, took it. I guess they incorporated it because you guys were who you were. But it's our music. Y'all stole it. Now give it back and, let us in. And you let us in, we let you in. It's really what it is. You let us in, then it's cool. If you don't let us in, we could take it to the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, and that's cool. But y'all stole our music. Like, let us be great. Gene Simmons, you sound like more of a hater than me. but it is what it is, you know. But yeah, listen, we got war going on out here, man. Y'all be safe in these streets. This is Mr. Brown from the I'm Not a Hater podcast. Once again, we got war going on, man. Ain't nobody safe out here. Y'all be easy, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love.